The Emerald City Comicon is upon us once again. It's a great con and one of the few I get to go to. I have a great time every year. But last year I had one regret. Actually, it was one person I wanted to meet, but didn't. That person, Kit Quinn. Now the funny thing was I was too nervous to talk to her. Like, really nervous. Now this is strange for me because I don't really get nervous in these types of situations. A little background on me is, first off, I've been working in television for about 10 years. Now, that means a couple things. First off, it means I'm getting old. But two, it also means I've met and talked to a lot of people. Rock stars, sports stars, politicians. I've even done several presidential visits. I just don't get nervous talking to people. It's part of my job. In fact, the only thing I can remember really getting excited about was when I got to meet Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel. I mean, come on, he's a squirrel on water skis. Well, Emerald City rolled around and I figured I'd into Miss Quinn. A friend got his picture with her on Friday, but didn't know who she was. He's dead to me now. My good buddy Brandon ran into her on Saturday and told me about it. They chatted about his sweet Batman costume and took some pictures. Kit was judging the costume contest that night and Brandon offered to introduce me to Kit and Steve. But Steve? Who said anything about wanting to meet Steve? I mean, it's fine that he's there, Things continued to run longer than expected. For someone dressed as Batman, it was really getting late for Brandon. Sure, Brandon will make it sound like he was all sorry for having to bail on me, but I remember it was more like, "I'm totally abandoning you. I'm Batman." Batman, he's always such a jerk. But I stayed and even moved up closer to the stage. In fact, so close, I ended up just sitting a few seats away from Kit Quinn. After the contest and awards were over, I had a super easy chance to say hello to Kit. She was right there. I was close enough to hit her, which would have been really inappropriate, so I'm glad I didn't do that. But instead, I froze. Speechless. This isn't me. I met movie stars. I should at least been able to say hello or something. Was I having a brain aneurysm? It's not that. It's got to be something else. Maybe some sort of 6 degrees of separation, you know, like she knows somebody and that's it. Subconsciously, I must have known something and made the connection. Let me use my investigative journalism skills here. See, unless the interwebs lied to me, Kit Quinn knows Roxana Mehta. Now, Roxana is such a cool cosplayer, she's even been ice. In some strange work of thermodynamics, the coolness of Roxana Mehta transferred and combined with Kit's coolness, maybe on her way to Seattle somehow, thus freezing me. But is Roxana really that cool? One word: Aqualass. Aqualass. That's it. It's a female version of Aquaman. You know, Aquaman, he's like this, he's a man, like a mammal who has all these aquatic powers. Much like Twiggy, the water skiing squirrel. What was the point of this video anyway? And then I couldn't get the paper apart. God, I wrote a ton, good Lord.